Hey, how are you, Tiffany? It's good to see you, sweetheart. Are you okay? Hadn't seen you in a couple days. What's going on with you? Hey, AJ. What are you up to? What's going on? Not much, dear. Hold on one second. I gotta answer the phone. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. So, get yourself a cup of tea, and it's a free yes or no night. You also get an accompanied card which tells you how and when things might work out. If I feel I have the need to call upon that side of the deck. You can also get a $6 Tacobox. It's only $6. You get 3 questions plus a channel message. I'm going to go ahead and put everything in the description into the pinned comment. If you have a free or yes or no question, go ahead and put your question in the chat. Make sure you read the description so you know what kind of questions I do. There are some kinds of questions I don't do. And please like and subscribe so you can get your reading. If you don't know what to ask, that's okay. Sometimes I'll just ask what you need to know right now. there's any good spirits that want to come hang out with us tonight, can you please show your presence by touching the REM pod? Please. Thanks so much, I appreciate that. Thanks so much for liking the video. Welcome to the haunted house. If you want to ask the REM pod any questions, go ahead. Just stay on topic. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? I just saw you. Just catching up on chat. You want to get a general reading? Okay, general reading is $30. You'll get 1 plus minute, 1 plus cards. That means you'll get 30 minutes, 30 plus cards. Depending on how much Spirit has to say to you today. I prefer Cash App, but I have PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Super Chats. The only thing that's free here is the one free yes or no you can get per reading. It is not a general reading. It is a free yes or no question. $30 is the general international standard for a tarot card reading. I'm a professional tarot card reader. I know my worth. I'm certified by Madame Pamita and the Parlor of Wonders. You can Google her or search her on YouTube. I know my worth. Sometimes I have a sale. It's during the happy hours in the afternoon and on Tuesday when you can get the $5 Tacobox for $5. You get 5+ minutes, 5+ cards. You can ask up to 3 questions. So whichever comes first. Every reading is only $1 per minute. Wouldn't you know? Wait, how could you not know? Spirit, are you there? Can you hear my voice? True. Very true. How many spirits are here with us now? Spirit, can you see me? How do you see us, Spirit? How do you know we're here? Do you know we're here? Are you a spirit? you just drop the mic, Spirit? Are you a spirit? Are there any spirits there now? Hey CR, welcome back to the channel. All hail CR. Spirit, are you a ghost? I keep calling it Spirit. Are you a ghost? Are there any ghosts there now with us? Are you an alien? It's a country western alien. This is not what you expected at all. Well, it is a haunted house. It says haunted house rules for a reason. It really is the only place on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Spirit, are you here now with us? Can you show your presence for Jermaine? Yeah, we can hear you. Wow, actually said, can you hear me? Really fast. All right, good luck with your exam. I know you're going to do great. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. Spirit, can you read Jermaine's question? I know you can read. You're highly intelligent. Spirit, are you connected to this land? Spirit, do you know where you are? This is my favorite question to ask. Do you know where you are, Spirit? Do you prefer to be called Ghost? Can you make your presence known? Can you make your presence known, Spirit? Touch the REM pod. Right, I'm going to reset it. Or you can touch the kitty toy. Whichever one you prefer. There's that one. There's this one. I don't know if this one works anymore. I think it's over. I think it's done for this one. Into the recycle bin tomorrow. Are you a male spirit? Are you a male spirit? Are you a male ghost? Are you a male entity? Any girls there? Any female spirits? Female ghosts? I had to ask. Hey, private name, I'm okay. How are you, sweetheart? Sure, sweetheart, you can ask me a quick question. I'm going to turn the spirits down. No. So let me ask you a question. Did you just remove the person from your contact list on your phone? Or did you completely wipe them clean out of your social media and online? Well, I never got any inclination that in any of the readings that he didn't really not care. I think simply what he said about he'll always be your friend, even if, what was it that he said? Well, anyways, who cares what he said? What's important is that he did say he'd always be your friend. Which means, probably had a serious situation, you could probably call upon them. Not too many people say that kind of thing. I'll always be your friend. Just from Snapchat. Are they on your personal contact list? I don't know how Snapchat works. I got on there once because there was some kind of like viral thing going around about how people were using the filters, but there was some kind of ghost showing up on one of the filters, and I wanted to test it out myself. It was pretty creepy. It's pretty creepy. Some people were saying it was just the filter mask itself, but I could clearly tell the difference. So I don't have any. Oh, and I got on Snapchat once so Molly could show me the snap map of where she was so I could come and get her. So that's stupid. At the airport. Well, if you felt disrespected by them, then it's so important to follow your intuition on your grief about it. You know, they're in your contacts. They don't need to be on your Snapchat. They're on your phone contact. If they're on your phone contacts, they don't need to be on your Snapchat. They don't need to be on your Instagram. They don't need to be on your Facebook. They don't need to be on your TikTok. They don't need to be on your YouTube. Unless you guys really want to, have those apps to talk. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. I mean, how's he going to know? Because he's going to look? Thanks so much, Jermaine, for your subscription. You're like, I really appreciate it. I think I'm only about like 5 subscribers from 1,600 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but it feels like a lot. It's like 1,600 subscribers. 1 subscriber for each video. 100 subscribers for each year. Thanks, YouTube. Hey Katie, welcome to the channel. I know you might feel like you did the wrong thing, but you did what felt right to you at the moment. I mean, if you don't plan on seeing them, talking to them, communicating with them, even though you'd like to, try not to drive yourself crazy over it. Because the more calm you are about something you'd like to create, the less is more energy, the working on, the within. And just the within is what's telling you to probably take some of these actions because there's something consciously or subconsciously triggering you or coming to the surface. You feel disrespected. You have a right to stand in that. You have a right to sit with that, and you have a right to feel that. Hey Alex, welcome to the channel. Spirit, can you move objects? Oil. Oil. Okay. Oil. Oil vein. Hey Spirit, what's your name? What'd you like to be called? Can we talk, please?
What?
Spirit, what's your name? You don't have to cuss. I'm going to slow it down a little bit so I can understand them a little better. Good night, Frank and Dad.
Okay.
Love you. Sweet dreams.
Okay. Any news from Saudi?
No, she probably fell asleep. She's still recovering from surgery.
Okay.
Car horn. Do they have cars where you are? Do they have cars on the other side, Spirit? Do they have cars on the other side? Hold on one second. The live might pause. Stop what, Spirit? Spirit, can you hear my voice? Spirit, can you hear my voice? Side effects. I didn't realize you just asked a question. I was still stuck on the way you were feeling about it. Do you want me to ask if you made the right choice? Does he really care about me? That's what you want to know. Okay. Alright, sweetheart, let's see what you need to know, and then I just need to check on Dad. I know he just came in here, but he's pacing around the house. And I just need to make sure he gets safely where he's going. He took some medication, and for good reason too. And he's going to bed, but I hear him pacing around the house, which means, you know, it's probably just him and his OCD, but... Spirit, I'm calling for private names, most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does private name need to know about their friend? Do they really care about private name? Do they genuinely really care? Well, Spirit says no. Not right now. Not at this time. It doesn't mean that they never really cared. A few days ago they really cared. So it could have been that at the time I was reading it for you that the energy was different. But Spirit says, you know, despite the no, there is a rainbow of excitement that is on the way for you. The longer you wait, the more enthusiasm builds, so be patient. But there are only a few steps to go before your immersion into a new reality. It develops bringing you invaluable experiences. Look, most of them are going to be happy. Patience is the father of good character. I kind of feel like this card is saying that maybe you feel like, you know, there won't be more good times with people that are good. Have you been fearing that? Have you been feeling that that's not going to happen? That this is going to put a pause on things? Because it's not. It's just one of many experiences that you're here, that you've had. You can change it. But at the end of the day, do they still make you feel yummy? Do they still make you feel motivated about nurturing a relationship or connection or friendship that you get money this year? Well, how are you surviving without money daily coming in? You felt like a best friend and then he ruined it, and it kind of feels like it was an impulsive move to remove him. Spirit, will that Jermaine never get money? Spirit, what does Jermaine need to know about that? No. But I also feel like Spirit's being a little bit sassy with you on that. The anchor of fortune successfully drops the ship of change as it's rocked wildly by the stormy waves of love. So expect well-deserved success and luck, stabilizing your life for the long term. The anchor of fortune gives you courage. The ship of change gives you strength. The waves of love give your soul. You're probably on the right path with that private name in regards to you felt like it was an impulsive move. But at the same time, Sometimes we just have to follow the head when the heart can't lead. A good time for rest and reflection, Jermaine. It lasts for as long as 9 to 12 months. So look at the situation from the outside. You realistically assess your options and make a decision. Unexpected for everyone. You'll manage to stabilize the situation within 2 to 3 months in a sophisticated manner. So, money comes easily to you. That's all you need to be thinking about, and that's it. And have fun. Okay. Same with you, private name. Good friends, good people, good creative, fun, nostalgic moments are made. It's easy, it's fun. You do it all the time. Okay, private name, keep me updated. It's okay, don't worry, not everybody's like him. Hey, Veronica, welcome back, sweetheart. Be good to yourself with your thoughts, private name. I'm still over here drinking moon cycle tea, Veronica. I got 2 good cups out of 1 tea bag. I'm so glad you made it back in time too. I think I've been here about 40 minutes. I'm glad I was able to get on earlier. Can the ghosts leave the property? Well, I've never asked that question. Sometimes they don't tell us if they're here or not. Sometimes they are here. Sometimes they don't answer. But Spirit, can you leave the property? Can you come and go?
Just one.
Okay, that was loud. That was loud and creepy. Some of those noises I can hear from the phone. Spirit, are you here now? We just want to ask you a couple questions, like, where are you from? I'm back for a minute. Yes, I'm back. What? You're from where? Where are you from? Yes. Can you travel to different places, Spirit? No. Spirit, do you know Jermaine? Can you tell us a story? I heard a piano. That was weird. Spirit, can you feel our vibrations? Do you see us or feel us? What are we talking to on the other side tonight? Who are we talking to? Lying down watching TV sounds nice. Yeah, I do think the universe made that happen for a reason, what we talked about earlier on the happy hour, for sure. Everything happens for a reason. I really do. I seem to have misplaced my phone, so I'm gonna go track it down. Come back. You have a lot of spiritual int. Are you having fun talking to yourself? I'm kidding. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you. There you are, sweetheart. It's Tiffy time. I know you got good questions. Put them in the chat if you want to. I know it's been a couple weeks since we've worked on Gen Black, but we can always get back to that too. I've kind of felt like we were coming to the point where she was maybe warming up to the spirit box. I've never heard her voice, but it was pretty interesting to hear a feminine, soft voice the last time we did ask about her. I'm gonna put on some ambient music and hey Alex, thank you so much for your donation tonight. I appreciate that. So Meryl's having a blizzard in Lake Tahoe, wherever he lives. So I'm gonna put on some blizzard and crackling fire, snow blizzard, and crackling fire sounds.
I'm gonna grab us some cold foam coffee. Wait.
Commercials. Spirit, do you like music? I know you like music, Spirit. Do ghosts just want to have fun? Do ghosts just want to have fun, Spirit? So loud. I'm glad I can talk to you too, Veronica. And you should. Don't lose that hope. If we didn't have hope or faith, I think we might all float. What does my job hold this month? Okay. Spirit, I'm calling forth Alex's most strongest and most trusted spirit guides. What does Alex need to know about what their job holds for them this month? Yes, be proactive. Alex, do you have any other questions other than the one about your job? Put it in the chat when you come in. Spirit, will Alex's current situation turn out okay? Thanks, Gwen. Thanks so much for your message. We appreciate it. Judge not least you be judged. What does Alex need to know about? Will everything turn out okay with their situation? I'm good, Prachi. Thanks so much for coming by the channel and asking. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get a little bit of advice for you from the Limitless Space deck, Alex, from Spirit. Hey, Metal Rain. Welcome back to the channel. Tiffany, I've been hanging in there, honey. I'm waiting for the hospital to call me back soon. That's doing good. We fixed the car. I got an air filter coming in the mail pretty soon for the car. Spirit, do you have any advice for Alex currently? Before I get started with explaining Alex's message for me. So in regards to your job, if you're doing something you love, and you're doing something you're having fun at, it's never going to feel like a day of work in your life. Spirit's saying within regards to this job, what you have to gain from it is so much more than what you have to lose from it. It will help you create a magical, joyful, more happier, healthier, and wealthier lifestyle for yourself over the next month. And really any work that you can get, take it on. Okay, because it will bring you closer to the freedom and the joy you're looking for. In regards to will things work out with your situation, of course they will. So find peace in that, in this wreath of serenity, this wreath of peace around the world. But you must pay attention to rest. You must rest. Okay? Your spirit animals, the angel here, the eagle here flying with the golden medal. Keep your head in the clouds about what's possible while keeping your feet, planted on the earth as much as possible in the world. But yes, Spirit's saying very brightly and shining to you that it's shining its energy towards you, letting you know, yes, you've got the courage of the lion, and the patience and the fun of the cow, the bull, the flight of the eagle, the freedom of that. Set yourself free and give yourself some peace here in this world card. There will be a call. You will be called upon to take action. So make sure you're also well rested for that, because it is just going to be the next right thing. It's just plausible that you might be sitting there in doubt, wondering maybe why it's not showing up to you, or something's not showing up to you. But seeing isn't always believing. Feeling definitely is. And Spirit's saying in the Hierophant card that it can only get better. So anticipate that, expect that. And here are some messages, direct messages from Spirit for you. They're very plain, very simple. I always like to ask you to use your intuition to go within as to what these mean to you and what your next actions need to be. So the first card is, down in the river. You see the sun shining if the stars are out. You see the haunted house in the woods with the swing next to it, the river, at the river bank. And that river is chaotic. It's your river of life. It's deep, and it's okay to be experiencing whatever you're experiencing with maybe your fear, your anxiety that is being created in that energy and the waves and the shore crashing against, the water crashing against the shore. But remember that, the sun does shine. It always shines around you. Wherever you go, there you are. So you are meeting yourself deeply at this time in your life, and you should also know that everything doesn't always have to be so deep, but it is your dream, whatever it is that you're carrying on about. Many people would prefer you to stay a caterpillar, but really, spread your wings and fly. Sparkle, sparkle, bitch. And bitch around here stands for babe in total control of herself or himself. Okay? Don't do anything that triggers you. Life is beautiful, life is meaningful. Maybe write yourself a letter to yourself or a loved one or maybe someone on the other side that you care about. You know, maybe like to yourself or something and read it in a few years and see where you are. Spirit says they have more messages for you next time with this magic 8 ball. So maybe next time they'll have some more messages for you. You're welcome, Alex. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. Thank you so much for your donation. That was very kind and generous of you. Veronica, we missed you too, sweetheart. The spirit box just said, don't touch me. I didn't touch you, spirit. How many spirits are there now with us? Yep, spirit, yep. Is Jen Black there? Are there any spirits that can maybe guide Jen Black in speaking to us tonight? I'd like to know more about her. She left us in a place called Oregon. Spirit, what do you see on the other side? What do you see on the other side, Spirit? Can you share that with us? Do you want to talk about it? questions, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. It's very kind and generous of you. Let's do a reading. See where we are in the vortex of things. So let's see. So go ahead and put your questions in chat. I got all the cards here. I'm going to use Liminal Space Deck, the Love Tarot, the Golden Girls, the Clarifying Love Situations, as well as the Romance Oracle. I may feel called to use some others. I'm going to definitely start with probably the Clarifying Love Situation. Oh, Spirit, the coming forth of Veronica's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. If you have any other questions, go ahead and just put them in chat. Just clarifying his feelings in regards to his sexual thoughts for her. I can't imagine. Do you think that it would be the same thing every time? It looks like they feel a little bit guilty about their sexual thoughts about you. Shy. Is that C3PO in there? In the spare box? So it's almost as if, you know, because they are living that single life, they feel a little bit guilty about their sexual thoughts about you. Have they changed? Probably never the same. But let's see what the cards say. So you have a frozen heart. Empathy and warmth melts barriers for true connections. I feel like it's telling you this person in their energy field is that this is what these thoughts about you. It's almost like, even though it says hidden thorns, these are hidden thoughts that this person does have with you that warm them to some kind of connection that they feel they have with you, that they feel a bit guilty about it. They feel a little bit, you know, he keeps looking down at the 3 cups he spilled, trying to get through these limiting beliefs and circumstances, which can, once again cause these frozen heart moments and hidden thorns. But he is learning, though, how to look away from this, especially in the event that happened today with the ex. Because here he is here, with you in your best dress, and despite you both being independent and enjoying whatever it is you guys are creating with this Nine of Pentacles, they were able to look back at these cups. She does have a glass in her hand. There's a glass on the table. The feelings are magnificent to this person and their connection with you. So interesting, Alex just got these two cards before a completely different question. But yes, this person is still feeling the magic with you, but it changes as the day goes on, the world turns, kind of thing. It's never really the same. It's always regenerating. The feeling is always changing. It's always something different and new. And something magical to feel. A new sensation or a new idea or something that motivates them in this Magician and this World card. But yes, thoughts like that, they persist and help warm him up to the idea of some kind of more stable connection with you. It seems like his heart has been frozen for some time. He feels a sense of relief from that now. He can look to the future instead of keep looking at those cups he spilled. Instead of, oh shit, where's the pieces to clean the carpet? I need the carpet cleaner, I can't find it, kind of chaotic mess thing. It's, let's just roll the carpet up and throw it away and get a new one kind of thing. And put the ex-girlfriend in the carpet with yeah. What other questions do you have, dear? Sorry, my friend sent me a message. It's really disturbing. Nothing. Okay, sweetheart, I will. I hope you cheer up soon, Mallory. Can only get better now. Will you try anything at least to hook up at least? Will you try Spirit, what does she need to know about her question? Spirit, what does Veronica need to know? They yes or no in the future. Okay, so Hierophant popped out, popped back in. Not getting a whole lot of energy in the will he try to hook up at least, but Spirit, is he willing to try anything at this point? To have a good time with Veronica in a way that pleases her. So you've got the Empress card, yes. That is for sure, yes. Patience is a virtue. There is a Two of Cups there showing up in your love story with this person. Two of Cups is a very kind and loving and generous card. Yeah, he's definitely shy in that Five of Cups. It can be a very, it can be that he's very stuck on something that he wants, but he just doesn't know, He's trying to, it's like as if he's trying to figure it out. I feel that deeply. Hey Meryl, welcome back to the channel. Yes, and that's very interesting that you say that, because we've gotten a lot of this in the past. So let's see what kind of new energy is in your love story with him and clarify a little bit about where it's going for you. Well, that's always good to know. So you've got the Emperor, which has shown up right behind the Empress, with the Lovers next to it. Can you clarify this Emperor, this Lover's card spirit, and the Power deck, Oracle cards? Uncover the truth carefully and write your own ending between the lines. Spirit hears what you're saying about, will he take action? Well, is he trying to hook up at least? In some type of way, there's no action is happening. But sit with what you do want to happen. Write it out if you haven't already. Even if it's just one sentence. No matter how near or far, you aren't separate. You've come this far already. Look how well you've done manifesting what you have already. Don't give up, because he is a bit entangled and so are you. Okay, but communicating your boundaries is going to set you free from that entanglement. Communicating, and establishing, especially your own boundaries. Telling him what you want. Seeing how he wants to operate around that. Sometimes things fall apart so they can just get better. And it really does feel like, a lot of these readings over the last 6 months have been just that. A lot of falling apart to come back together again. But once again, you have this Emperor over here. The story reads out. And he is looking at you now. He does see you. He sees you. And he's going to choose love with you every time. This is not like just some game to him. Okay? We do have a few Romance Angel cards and a Power Deck card, which I'm going to read off to you real quick. Transformation. This is a pretty transformative card. The power of your intent leads you around the sacred wheel of endeavor. Begin today with trust and innocence in the early hours. Imagine a quiet pond and see the reflection of your true self. At noon, take a moment to close your eyes and dream. Imagine the transformation that this day offers you. Through your ability to love, seek the strength and wisdom to bring the transformation into action and into the words you speak. At night, give thanks for the illumination you have found. Know that the form of your intent leads you to the power of transformations. And I was just saying this and clarifying the love situation. Write it down. Write it down. Imagine a quiet pond and see the reflection of your true self. Take a moment to close your eyes and dream. So what is your dream about you and this person, Veronica? What does it feel like, look like, smell like, taste like, sense like? Engulf yourself in that and then write about it. Were you wearing a t-shirt that had a sun on it and he had a moon on his stars? Were you on the monkey bars or were you kissing? I don't know, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Yeah, I will tell you, it is very lonely to be misunderstood, Veronica. So he must be feeling that way. So for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. No waiting around, okay? No waiting around. Keep making the effort. Okay? Great love is something that is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So keep engaging and trust. Trust, okay? Trust yourself, trust the situation is calling for you to have faith, you know. Hope floats and faith does fly. I don't think people want to fall in love anymore. They want love, but they don't want love. I think they want more alone time with their phones. But I don't think that's your situation. I think your situation is a little bit different. And you have come so far, you know, don't give up now. Don't give up when the miracle is just around the corner. Spirit, are you here with us now? Can I ask you your name, Spirit? Spirit, do you have any friends? Sometimes, see, that's what's so wonderful about that is what is so wonderful about tarot cards, is they can really help you to see some things deeper, not only within but without. I feel like if there's mediums or psychics out there that have no ethics, you know, they'll just answer any question or tell you whatever, okay, great, but you know, people are sensitive, and I think people generally just want to be accepted for who they truly are without labels. And I think that, you know, we grow up with so many limiting beliefs and circumstances. You know, I know it's terrible for me to probably say I don't think people really want love. I think they want to learn what love is by experiencing it. And I feel like everyone has their own experience in love. But love is kind. Love is unconditional. Love is caring. Love has no pride. But not many people get together, I don't think, for love at first sight, or love because, you know, they might have something that's unconditional and nurturing, you know, involving. You know, they will get with people for certain reasons that are beneficial to them in a way where, you know, that's what's right for them right then and there. You know, and many men will go for that. You know, what's just right there in front of them. And there are some women that are the same way. But it's more likely, I feel, that from what I've witnessed is women will seek out and men will be seeked and found. I think the men that are out there seeking something deeper than just what's superficial will hopefully find the women that are looking for something that's not superficial either. Yeah, and that's a wonderful thing to realize is the patience. Because somebody, it's like you really, with that emperor and it really does need you, okay? It needs that patience. You know, it seems like these other women must have really needed a lot of validation because they couldn't self-validate themselves. They couldn't, you know, they were very insecure. And it's different if you're not insecure. I mean, I think people can be the most uninsecure. I think you could be the most insecure person and have things that you don't feel insecure about, that you feel very headstrong about, that you're confident in. I think you can also be a very confident person. You know, and maybe you don't have as many wobbles as other people. You know, so it can become very easy for you to manifest what you want. But once again, what are we manifesting? What energy are we manifesting through? Like, I've talked about this before with neurodiversities. Mine's chaotic. I manifest through chaotic disorder. But I also manifest through love. And I've had to curb the chaotic disorder once I realized that it was there. You know, because I don't want to accidentally kill people with my mind. I am the most dangerous woman in the world. So I have to be careful. And this is why I say, you know, be good to yourself with your thoughts. Your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, your impressions. It's also very important. You don't have to be perfect, though. Please don't try to be perfect. Oh, see, famous spirits like that. I mean, I know I've been round and round and round with friends before we've giggled about it on the phone. Are we doing this right? Yes, we're doing it right. You're doing it right by just being yourself, going with the flow with what feels right, not doing what triggers you. I mean, you are the magic wand. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to any of you in the chat? A lot of people want to cut me, Veronica. But you can't cut the cutting. There's not much darkness going on over here. Even though it looks pretty dark right now. And you'll realize as you go on the next couple weeks or months. I mean, how long have we been talking? You've transformed so much. You're almost like a completely different person. And you will continue to transform. You'll always stay and continue to be the awesome person you are, but you'll just keep getting better like fine wine. The more you stay on that strict diet where you're serving what is serving you in your life, okay? It serves me to stay here and live at the haunted house. Or I'd be in a U-Haul. And I keep coming back here every day because I keep asking myself why. and remembering why I started this channel. And you have to keep reminding yourself why you continued manifesting the version of Veronica that Veronica wanted to be. Within herself, with her person. Did Molly have her surgery yet? Yeah, she had her surgery, sweetheart. She went ahead and texted me today to let me know that she was still on some serious pain medications and still at her mom's house. She's probably asleep right now, or she would be here right now. She's on like oxycodone. Oh, poor baby. They had her on fentanyl, Dilaudid, and some kind of crazy codones. The day of the surgery, she was a mess. She said it was way too many. They gave her way too many drugs. She ended up throwing up. But she was here earlier for the happy hour. It was so good to see her sassy ass in the chat. Does he want to see you, Bradley? I can ask. It's an interesting question. Veronica, I think Count Scott Dracula came to the chat. Which did not make me very happy. I don't know how he got access, but I figured, you know, if he really was Dracula, he wouldn't be like, oh, I'm a gray witch, because Dracula is Catholic. And the original Vlad the Impaler, I believe, was Orthodox. And I don't feel like if Dracula was here now, you know, he would break that to just hop over to be a Wiccan fluff bunny. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It didn't happen 500 years ago. It didn't happen 30 years ago. It's not going to happen in 2025. Dracula, Vlad the Impaler, there will always be Christians. So, I got kind of into it with whoever that was. But it just kind of felt so weird to have somebody who says the same things that they say about themselves. I mean, about that, the same thing that person says about themselves, to come here and have some strange poser say the same thing. They never came back, but you guys gonna be lucky if he makes it through the night. Do you hear me, Count Scott Dracula? I'd be afraid. I'd be very afraid. So, Spirit, we're asking about Veronica's situation real quick before we close the Spirit portal with her tonight. I just want to know, like, Spirit, I think the most important question that Veronica would like to know before we close the session is, did her person, did he feel his life kind of flash before his eyes today? Oh, I just love True Blood. Spirit says yes. He saw his past, his present, and his future. And he liked it. It was a bit explosive though. But overall, a lot of joy there. When you get that tower and that sun together, it's not a negativism. It's very much a positivism. The joy of transformation, the joy of, you know, closing a chapter to write a new page. And I always think it's so funny because, like, I don't know if you can see it, but my tower has a triple X on it. So there may have even been some naughty thoughts today while visiting. Of course, there was no action taken, but watched Nosferatu. I remember Blade a little bit. I know my friend Bones from Stuck Mojo named his son Blade after that character. It's only yes or no questions, Jermaine, that are free here. Yeah, that would be more like a $6 Tacobox to me. Yeah, his future's so bright, he's gonna have to wear shades. You're welcome, Jermaine. Spirit, what's your name? We would really like to talk to you. Oh yeah, you wanted that. So that'll be your free yes or no. Sorry, I kind of... You lost me on that question. Yes or no, Spirit, about the Bradley thing. Okay, just roll with it. Just roll with the idea. Roll with the flow. It's a yes. The lotus of happiness is about to blossom and bring you wonderful events filled with positive emotions. There is a potential for the unexpected but timely support you require. Is this the perfect time for you to start new and exciting undertakings? So if that excites you, then make it happen, Veronica. You missed typo negative? Well, at least we can still listen to them. I miss it too. Can you imagine the albums they would have created? They probably would have done the music. They probably would have done the whole soundtrack for Nosferatu. I haven't watched it, by the way, so unfortunately I've just not had any time. All I do is work. I have promised myself to take a day off. I just don't know when it'll be. No, I mean on purpose. What? What, and then make fun of the girlfriend that way? The ex-girlfriend? Do you think she ever acted mean on purpose with him? She sounds like it's complete horror. Man, she's lucky I'm not you. Oh, the things I would have said to her back. Was he talking to you? No, she wasn't being nice. She was coming over there. She was coming over there to fill your head with shit. I know you said to talk to him about his struggles and stuff, but you know what? If that man wanted to talk to you about that stuff, he would talk to you about that stuff. She don't need to be his mama and be like getting in the mess. Or trying to make a mess of it. I don't know if you know her personally or you were friends or if you didn't know her or what you knew or didn't know. But, I really think it's his place to tell you that stuff, not hers. No, don't do that, Mallory. Do not text her. Do not give her the joy of hearing anything from you. Okay, she already knows how rotten she is. Just stop. It's not worth it. So just keep playing games with you. You do. Why? It's like I can imagine this chick, like, you're there, you're with your guy, you're hanging out, you're trying to eat some chili fries or something in a milkshake, I don't fucking know. And here's this twat. And it's his ex-twat. And it's his ex-twat and some other twat. And you guys gotta have twats at your lunch. And then he dips out, you guys don't even leave together. And she's like, why is he talking to you? Why is he talking to me? Like, because that's what people do. People talk. I mean, oh, how old are these people? 15? Look, you just enjoy what you have with this person. She doesn't have the best version of him and never will, and you do. So just enjoy it. How lucky are you, Veronica? I guess I'm just different. A woman came up to me, and whether I knew her or not, and they talking about my man, bitch, please. Bitch, please. We're ready to Royal Rumble over here. I mean, like, I could not entertain it, you know? I just could not entertain it. You know, I'm the queen of comebacks, so if you need any comebacks, let me know. Just email me, gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. Like, look at her trying to change your mind about him. Look at her trying to change. He's clingy and stuff. There's no point in worrying. I mean, of course you worry about, you know, basic needs and things are so important. And I feel that basic needs in a relationship are involving each other, you know, even if you don't see each other all day because you work, involving some part of your day or your time during that week, if it can't be every day. You know, I don't know, I grew up with everyone married around me all the time. And everybody was pretty much with the same person all the time, so it wasn't like You know, it's only outside of the family that I experience what I experience vicariously through all of you. You know, and I don't really wish to, I'm not really one of these people that wishes to go seeking. No, I'm not, I think I'm a dream chaser. I know I'm a dream chaser, but I'm not, no, nobody was divorced except my grandparents. But they were always the love of each other's life, and my mother was married like 6 or 7, not my mother, my grandmother was married like 6 or 7 times. But it wasn't anything that affected my life. You know, it was like, oh, Grammy has a new boyfriend, great. But it was never a boyfriend that came to holidays unless they were married, kind of thing. You know, and he always knew that she was getting married because he always bought her a house in some fancy place like Bel Air. She used to live across the street from Michael Jackson and his wife, who used to be alive. What's her name? She used to be alive. Now she's in heaven with him. Oh, this is his daughter. Someone give me her name. What was it again? I'm sorry. It's probably, what was it, Lisa Marie? Oh, I should know that. That's my sister's name. God. Everybody was named Priscilla and Lisa Marie back then. Well, you know, opposites attract. I think people want to mostly find peace in their relationships. And that is definitely something I'm seeking, is peace. Peace with myself first, you know, and then, you know, there is no seeking. There is no waiting, because you've already created it, because it's a desire, so it's already yours. You're living from that. Many people lack altruism, Veronica. These people, this woman coming up to you and saying these things about him, it's not because she cares. If she cared, she might still be his girlfriend. Or his wife. I had a sweet woman come in here yesterday, and maybe it was earlier today. Oh, it may have been earlier today, and she was like so confused because her husband, you know, has made a good connection with people that he works with. And I told her, this is just part of, you know, life. Like, your husband, your wife, you know, you're going to meet people that you're always going to know because you work together, and you're at work, you're a team. And yeah, you may talk and communicate outside of work. These things happen. But it doesn't mean that it's going to go south. People definitely need friends. But I don't think that woman was coming to you as a friend today. Or his friend. I mean, if I saw my ex-husband thing, at Waffle House, and he was back at line cooking, you know, and he was there with his new girlfriend, I would never, you know, slip that girl a Mickey, you know, while he ain't watching. That would not be nice of me. My Cash App is on the description. It's Gypsy Queen Card Reader. But, like I said, Veronica, pay her no attention. You enjoy what you have with this person. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. It's like that card said. Think about what you want. Feel about what you want. Be about what you want. Write it down. I have had a lot of people, when I talk to them about manifesting, like, they talk a lot about, like, but it feels pretend. And I don't want to pretend myself into a broken heart. But I don't don't feel like our feelings are pretend. I mean, unless you're faking an orgasm. And you're going around faking your feelings for people. And you really know what that is. To live a life like that, you need help. Because you're already creating your life around you, your thoughts. Everything in this room had to be a thought. Before I got on YouTube and I created this space for us to come here and hold space for each other, I had to have a thought. It was scary. It was weird. It was weird because here's my dad. He's just had, the surgery for the colon cancer. He's on chemo. There was no one there to fill a void, so I just had to, throw some cool things together and try to fill that gap in my life so that I could keep food on the table. I didn't know where this was going to go. I still am not sure where this is going to go. But I'm grateful for whatever it is. And I wouldn't let anyone try to talk me out of it. So don't let that girl talk you out of your dream with this guy. Okay? I'm not going to let anyone talk me out of doing my music on this channel or tarot. I'll still be here to hassle about love and life. Hey, Khalil K. Thank you so much for your donation. That's so generous of you. Go ahead and put your questions in the chat, and I'll go ahead and get your cards for you. Hey, Khalil, welcome to the chatty. How have you been? See, this person just wants to be accepted. It's hard. Women are in general, yeah. Women can be brutal. And a lot of guys, they don't want to play a lot of games. I don't know too many guys who want to actively play games with women or their relationships. Like I just, I think if a guy likes you, he'll let you know, and he's on way, and he's on time. Same with women, but I think women, I've seen so many women play so many games. It's difficult. But, they don't know how to play chess. They don't win. Oh. I hope you're feeling better, Khalid. Hakeem, what's Yiza's current feelings towards me? Will she reach out? Okay, then. Let's see what you need to know. I'm just going to get the cards for you real quick. Turn the spirit box down a little bit. The universe has been acting very funny. You're very right about that, Veronica. We've just had a Venus go in retrograde, a Mercury go in retrograde. Future intentions are going to be based on this reading. Okay. Spirit. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that, Hakeem. Let me go ahead and put your timer on and we'll go ahead and get started. Oh, Khalib, I see that you also got a reading. Okay, Khalib, we'll do your reading right after that. Sorry about the delay. I'm just needed to check that one from PayPal. Since your reading's going to be a little bit longer, Khalid, we'll start with Hakim's real quick. Spirit, calling forth Hakim's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What are Yiz's current feelings towards Hakim? What does Hakim need to know about that right now? Spirit, what are Yiz's current feelings towards Hakim? They're feeling very inspired by the new season here that is upon us. We just had spring equinox. This person does feel like there's something about you that sort of lights a fire in them to be a better version of themselves. You make them feel good about themselves. You make them feel hot about themselves. You make them feel excited in the Empress and in the Tower card. You make this person want to try new and different things. There's something about your energy that gives them a vibe that they can really be joyful. It may even be easier to communicate. They're feeling more comfortable to communicate. They may even want to call you on the phone and talk to you. Oh, that's interesting. Your next question was, will she reach out? Let's see what Spirit says about that. Will she reach out? Spirit, will she reach out? Oh, will she reach out? Spirit, will she reach out? Will she reach out? Spirit says, yes. Yes, she will reach out. We'll come back to this question in just a minute. And I'll read that card to you. Just need to get you a how and when as well. And then I'm going to run a couple of the other cards for you. How and when will Spirit will use a reach out to Hakim? So I just brushed it off, but I did feel the universe did show me something and show him and her something. Amen to that, Veronica. I really do believe it, and the universe always says yes to you, dear. Hakim, I'm Khalil. Okay, so you want me to call you Khalil instead? That's fine. I don't need to know your name, sweetheart. Spirit already knows who you and your person is, your birth dates, your astrological signs. The counter of the universe sees you. Spirit, what else does Hakim need to know? Future intentions are going to be based on this reading regarding Hakim, and Hakim needs to know what this person's feelings are for them. If we could get a deep, introspective answer from the Sexual Magical Tarot deck, Spirit. Can you clarify the love situation with Khalil and their person, please? What do they need to know about that right now? Alright. So yes, we do know that she will reach out. I said it would be through a phone call, and Spirit confirmed through the yes and no cards, which I'll get to in just a moment. There are several cards here that you need to know a little bit more about. Her feelings, her thoughts, her ideas, her intentions. I mean, to me it seems and feels like this person does want to be emotionally and physically naked with you. In the Nine of Wands, it's as if it's saying, you know, you need a shoulder to cry on. She would love to be there for you and would hope that you would be there for her too. Four of Wands, this person is would be happy to build a home with you, build a swing with you, a tree house with you, just build a very passionate and joyful life with harmonious, happy, nostalgic moments, creating them again and again. And the Four of Wands is a very powerful and beautiful card. Three of Pentacles showing a union, you know, a long-term union, not just some fleeting phase in their life. Eight of Pentacles, it's like she's willing to, this person's willing to put the hard work into whatever it takes to have these romantic moments with you, this time with you. It's like the hard work you both have done on yourselves is definitely worth knowing that, you know, in the not too distant future it will pay off. That is definitely the energy behind this whole reading in that Eight of Pentacles. Give me one moment. I'm looking for a deck I don't see here that I want to use. So maybe it's just that I'm not meant to use it right now. So I'm going to grab a couple other ones that I have. Just Romance Angels. I'm going to pull your Romance Angels card, and I'm going to get you some advice from Spirit from the Liminal Space deck. But overall, this person's feelings, they're pretty stable. I know this is another card that I wanted to show you about the chaotic clarity. I know you're looking for some clarity right now. So is she. You both are. Amidst confusion and intense crisis, seek the light of understanding and resolve. This is somebody's Spirit is saying that, you know, through good times, through bad times, through chaotic times, you both hold the key to help each other see each other through it. You both have probably been through some intense things that you've had to see yourselves through. But in your connection, I mean, it's very well that you guys could have something very special. You want to think about what you want. Think about what you want and ask them how they want to operate around it. It can't hurt. Just ask. So Spirit's asking you to free yourself from any limiting beliefs and circumstances. Move on from them. This is a new love story. Don't look back at the past. It's not serving you. It's not coming back. It's not this love story. Do pay attention to any red flags. Like, don't do anything that triggers you. Okay? This is a sign to pay attention to things that might trigger you. Do not do anything that triggers you. And children, Children may be getting in the way of your love life. If you don't have children, I would suggest that this really has to do with maybe some childish games in the past that you might be worried about coming up. Maybe you are feeling like, you know, that there might be something that put things on pause. But it's definitely worth the wait. Whatever love story you're trying to write here, God will send you the right person if they haven't already. So be thinking about what you want instead of what you don't want. Spirit, do you have any messages or advice for Khalil at this time? Nothing wrong with Tower cards. Tower cards are awesome. They don't always have bad meanings, these Tower cards. So you have a lot of messages here. And I'm just going to go over them real quick with you. Protection from the fucking. Turn your back on the dumpster fires. A hand in hand you shall go with spirit. So know thyself deeply, because the Divine Mother is there with you, holding you in the light. Burn the idols. Whatever ideas you have of relationships in the past or what you think they should be, get rid of those limiting beliefs and circumstances that make you feel like you can't have it or have what you want. Because you can't have it and do whatever you want except for me. Reason to live juice. The Spirit's asking you to take your vitamin G. What are you grateful for? Because life is meaningful. My life is beautiful. What are you telling yourself about you, this person that you like? It's really time to shine here in your life. Your dreams, they're important to you. But none of them will be free until you free these limiting beliefs and circumstances that there's something out there to give it to you. There's nothing out there to give it to you but self. Knock, knock, tick-tock. You have the angel number 333 here. This card is literally talking about communicating. We got all these different social media apps on the card. 333, 333, 333. This is definitely an important message, angel message for you, which I'll go ahead and read that to you right now before your time is up. Because I've got to get started on the second reading because it might be quite long, and I'm at 10% on the iPad. So if the iPad dies, Khalid, in the middle of your reading, I will try to come back in some way, somehow. So let's see. If you put your questions in the chat, Khalid, or are they in the PayPal? 333 angel number meaning. First and foremost, it's important to understand numerology meaning of angel number 333. The number is a powerful combination of the number 3, which represents creativity, self-expression, and manifestation. Triple number sequences like 333 imply the energy and significance of the number 3. The presence of angel number 333 in your life suggests that you are aligned with the universe's energy and that you are on the right path. So go check those out. Keep me updated. I am here for you. Okay, this is your love story to write. Thank you so much for your donation, Khalil. I appreciate it. That was very kind and generous of you. Really, another flashing you have any questions about your reading, Hakeem, you can always put it in the chat. Or Khalil, whatever your name is. Sorry. You're so very welcome, Khalil, Hakeem the Dream. Keep your dream in your heart, protect it, it's yours, nobody else's. Keep me updated. Thank you so much for liking the live and subscribing and adding your questions to the chat tonight. I appreciate it. I'm just going to lower the light a little bit. I'm just going to look at the message I got. I thought you left a message in the PayPal, Khalid. So 13 at the grocery store, there's the number again. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you just want a general reading. Alright. Let me see how much time I have. At 9%. Let me get all the cards out here. Alright, Spirit, I'm calling for Khalid's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. What does Khalid need to know tonight about generally what's going on in their life, what's coming towards them? What do they need to know about right now, Spirit? Looks like transformation is going to definitely be the theme of your reading this evening. We've got the old bag of bones showing up. We also have the Emperor showing up. I feel like you've gotten this before in the not too distant past. About your transformation from your old version to your new version. How is that transforming? How is that working out? What is coming for Khalid regarding this transformation? From old to new self. It's like you're waiting around, doing what you can to heal that trauma that we talked about in the not too distant past. But you have been doing a lot of work because the Emperor card is coming up, and Spirit needs to know you are on the right path with this Star card shining down on you. You know, you're not so much hanging around waiting for it to happen as much as you are creating and manifesting it little by little, taking baby steps. Doing what it is that you do best. the sun. Spirit, do you have any direct messages about this Hermit and the Sun card? Calling forth Khalid's most trusted and most strongest spirit guides. Any more information about this this Hermit and this Sun card regarding Khalid's healing process from the trauma that he's maybe been hanging around him for a while now, that he's letting go of. So maybe in the corners of your mind, the dark corridors of your mind, in the back rooms of your mind, X will mark the spot to taking the higher road. It's almost as if it's like repeating itself again. More of this Hermit card, the sun illuminating, his way. The sun lights up the stars at night, and that moon. The whole world revolves around it, the whole planet, the whole universe. What kind of feelings, what kind of thoughts, what kind of ideas come to mind when you think about the sun and Merlin and the star? And let that inspire you and take you away from, that hanging around you've done in that trauma. It's transformed you. You've come so far already. You're putting things in order. I mean, just starting a whole new year now. Another trip around the sun is looking quite blessed. But you will continue to do the healing work. But it doesn't have to be, so dark. It doesn't have to be so deep. It doesn't have to be so difficult. You've got some numbers here that repeat: 1, 11, 11, 1, 3, 1. 10 always brings you back to 1. So I feel this card is very about you and being, one in yourself, knowing yourself deeply. Wherever you go, there you are. X marks the spot. So taking that higher road with your thoughts, with your feelings. Look, you've got that sun again. You've got that sun again. Also letting you know there's a lot of joy to be had in your world. It's holding the world card there in his hands. So I feel these cards are also telling you, let feeling joy deeply transform you as well. What is it that does bring you joy? I think especially getting out in nature, now that the season has changed, will help very much with the journey around the sun that you're taking. Let's see what else Spirit has in store for you. Okay, so regarding your love story here, regarding the next right thing for you. I don't know why it's saying that. You know, take a leap of faith in starting to get comfortable with the idea that you may meet somebody on a new journey that you take this year for maybe some clarity. Maybe you're going to go on vacation. Maybe you're going to meet somebody new. But you're going somewhere which is going to feel like their next right thing, but you're going to meet somebody special. Or meet with somebody who's special that feels like the next right thing for you in your life to pursue. It won't be like a friends with benefit thing. It won't be like just a fleeting kind of thing. It will just feel like the next right thing. It will all fall into place. It just keeps talking about you going on some journey, some vacation, someplace new. Is there some place that you've promised yourself that you'd like to go to in the past? Well, Spirit says you're already there. Put things in order for that. You've got the Emperor card showing up. That's interesting stuff. Past life relationship. It will feel as if you've known them before. And it will be safe for you to love. These are the romance angel cards. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You have known each other before. It may already be somebody that you've met too. Could very, I've definitely met them in a past life. Am I even still here? Spirit, can you clarify the love situation in Khalib's life? Whirlwind. Don't get caught up in the drama. Choose peace, Khalib. Don't get caught up in the drama. You can't see it anyways because it's backwards. Because this thing sucks. I'm trying though. Still there, Khalid? Okay, there you are. Welcome back. I had to refresh the chat. Let's go ahead and finish up your reading so that this can at least post and it won't die. And then it takes forever for it to upload because the iPad died. And it takes forever for it to realize that the live has ended. Hi, Spirit. How are you? Spirit, can you give some advice and some knowledge to Khalid about the not too distant future for him now, in general? What's coming towards him, what he needs to be working on, what needs to be focused on. Imagination. Essence. Thank you. That's 7%. Essence. Spirit really has something to say to you on this REM pod. Essence, number 38. It's a very beautiful card. It's almost like it's the world in the Zen garden, but it's also like a floating land. I don't know, it looks like a floating island in a storm as well. Essence. Direction east, color yellow. Life is a school that we move and graduate through, learning many things as we cloak ourselves in environmental knowledge. You are on the warrior's path toward enlightenment, and one day you will peel away this accumulated knowledge like layers of an onion, moving back into the source of your power. When contemplating a Zen garden, you find that the source of your power is the essence of the Great Spirit. You come into this earth, walk as a piece of smashed mirror, every one of us reflecting the light of our God. The experience of life is the process of piecing together things, these scrambled fragments into one great mandala that reflect back to one source of all beings. I'm at 5%. At the center of a cyclone, we sit at the one point of stillness, the pandemonium of life circulating madly around us. Choose equilibrium, not frenzy. Live life from your center. The essence of you, the essence of the universe, primal moving force are one. Your key is the center of you, that area where your belly button is. That gut feeling. That's your key. So essence. You need to be focusing on that essence, that experience of your life process and enjoying it through very much your imagination as well. Is this tree upside down? Is it right side up? Is that the sky reflecting in the lake? Or are you just under a bed of trees and that's the sky peeking through? That looks like my front yard. But the card's upside down. Imagination. Exploring the wilderness of your own soul through contemplation brings you to the altar of your imagination. And it's your imagination that creates. It's your imagination, your feelings that create the knowing of your manifestation being yours. Exploring the wilderness of your own soul through contemplation brings you to the altar of your imagination. To have a circle of imagination in your being, walk with the untamed, wild, instinctual side of your nature, all the time knowing its power. Like a woman aware of her pregnancy as she moves through her rounds of daily tasks, you need not focus on the unborn life in order for its nature to continue to grow. Always remember that inspiration often comes after reflection, after the seed of creativity is planted. Once you begin your creative work, the energy of the universe comes to you and imagination flows. So your imagination is the key pointer here to what you need to be focusing on right now. Creative stuff. You know, you're pregnant with a lot of ideas. But just because you take a little pause on them or you don't think about them all the time, it doesn't mean that it doesn't continue to grow your imagination and your manifestation into what you want. The universe is working on it for you. Offering. It's a beautiful card. Offering. Number 4, direction south, red. I guess the imagination card is number 14. These might be important numbers to you in the not too distant future. So, number 4, offering. South is the direction and red is the color. Every day of our lives, we take from Mother Earth our energy for life, yet we often forget the ancient tradition of the sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in this life, even if only the wonders of being given life is all you have to count. Even if you're reflecting on the great Mother, Mother Earth, ask yourself, what have I given back to her lately to heal her? Then think of the higher vision of life and balance on this earth and realize that the greatest gift you can give Mother Earth and your fellow humans is your own enlightenment. In this way, you tear away the walls and the veils of ignorance and present the magnificence of your being to everyone who experiences you. Everyone around you is uplifted and inspired. This is your offering. It's interesting how much the world has come up in your reading. The world, the earth again, the world in his hand. You've got the whole world in your hand. What do you want next? I really do truly believe that what your reading is telling you is that your past, your present, your future, in general, what you need to know is continue to do the work you are doing on yourself. You've already overcome so much, even if you don't realize it. You're worried about the world? Don't worry about the world. She's been here for millennia. She's going to be fine. Take care of you, is what this reading is saying. And the more that you take care of you and you will help be able to better take care of her. Okay? That's how it works. It's a give and take kind of thing. You know, I'm worried about the world too. But if I'm focusing on me, I'm better able to help her. I'm better able to help people in the world. I'm better able to help, you know, there's not much that we can have control over in the world. At least we're made to feel that way. But we can change it. We can change it and make it better. Through our thoughts, through our feelings, through our ideas, through our beliefs. You know, and many of our limiting beliefs and circumstances will kind of close things down, you know, and let what's not right about this world fester more. Yeah, you can't help the world without helping yourself first. Like, you know, I knew how proactive it was for me to be a vegan. You know, I knew not to beat myself up over it if I ate a chicken or fish. You know, I did the best I could, but at the end of the day I had to realize, like, I'm not really getting, you know, the nutrients and the amino acids and the things I really need daily as a vegan. So I'm gonna just go back to being a vegetarian because I realized I was just only eating processed vegan foods. And I wanted to go back to eating more whole foods instead of processed vegan foods and whole foods, because at the end of the day, I cannot change what's going on in a slaughterhouse. It doesn't mean that I have to eat what's going on in the slaughterhouse, you know. But I also don't have to present myself as being a vegan when that should not demoralize or demean me anymore from being an animal activist. Like, just because I'm not vegan doesn't mean I can't be a wonderful and helpful and good animal activist and, you know, person just because I'm not sitting there with a label like vegan on my shirt or bio or my hashtag. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is it I'm doing for animals today is more important than what I'm really putting in my body at the end of the day. What am I doing for the animals here right now? Am I standing outside in the heat with a sign that says free dolphins, you know, and then going home and ignoring the birds outside that are hungry and the squirrels that are looking for food? Hey, Summoner Zenny, and welcome back. So, I realized that I just let that whole thing kind of take over me with limiting beliefs and circumstances that didn't matter at the end of the day, because I can't change what's going on in that business. All I can do is go within and change me. And now that I'm more aware of what is going on in the world with things like that, I can make choices on what I want the next step to be in my story, with my health, with my life, with animal activism or human activism or world activism or, you know, whatever. I try to just be here now with what I can control and try not to get too lost in what I can't control or I'll go crazy. And I don't want to go crazy. Sorry. It's not happening. I'm not about the crazy. Am I crazy? Yeah, probably in a good way. But I'm talking about, I just can't stand feeling bummed out, down, triggered, sad, unhappy, and I don't like it. And I'll do what I can, you know, to put myself in a state of mind by releasing my fears than just sitting with them and waiting around for it to happen or not happen. Ruby, I would not suggest that. All he did was stretch and move. You don't have to be Princess Vespa and Dot Matrix right now. Please don't play that with me. Pay attention. I'm over here. I'm watching you. I'm right here. Ruby. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Did you just wake up, precious? Are you having sleep aggression? Don't you worry. I'm coming to couch hug you right now. I need a lavalier microphone or something. Okay, link me in. I'll look at it. Khalid, keep me updated. I don't know how much longer this is going to last, but I'm going to go ahead and end the live now with a free collective message. Oh my god, I'm just going to end it now. I'm going to end it now because I want this to upload. So thank you so much for your donation. I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Come by for a couple free questions. Khalid, you've got like 5 minutes left, but this is going to die. This iPad's going to die within 5 minutes. So come by for a couple free questions tomorrow, okay? And I'll talk to you in a little bit, y'all. Love and light bright. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Send me whatever that microphone is on Discord. I might pass out before I check the message, but I really need to go to bed. My phone's dying. I'm living dead girl. Good night. Sweet dreams. Be good to yourself, your thoughts. Kalani.